All right. Yeah. Lady Di's internship, day 4. God knows what part we're on now. No, I can't even really remember what we was up to. I think we were right bang in the middle of something. But anyway, I've gone back a little bit. So, but yeah, let's go. And she's actually been much better. Like she's not as leaky. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
As if that's what they do. and that story got so twisted and full of crap that, again, to me, that the story is obviously tragic, regardless of how it ends up. But, for me, part of it was just the way that it unfolded. I mean, I got to the point where they were calling and asking me to come on and talk about, not about the plane, but talk about people's theories and say, well, what do you think about this guy's theory?
Right,
Excuse me.
We have
please.
Dr. Urbani is here. She's our guest for today.
Where do you think the airplane is right now? I know it's in the ocean, but where in the ocean?
Good one, Lady Di.
Done.
It's a very good question.
We
might have started with that.
I'm going to say what I always say, which is who knows. I mean, they say it's like, like we were talking about 1,500 miles off the coast, the southwest coast of Australia. But at that point, the satellite images were what, 3 days old now?
Yeah, 3 days old.
So you got to factor in the currents of the ocean, the wind conditions, and where that's pushing everything. And it's going to take them some time to find it, but
And
it's floating around out there.
And no one's sure what if this is if these are pieces of the plane yet.
No, they don't know. They got 2 objects. One could be about the length of a wing.
Yeah.
And they just don't know. And so once again, we've got to stand around, but we can also stand around while they fill up 24 hours too.
I think we're gonna know soon though, because they did say that a Norwegian ship has made it to the
What's that?
The debris. So we're just
There's some traffic out there, so they've got planes out there already. Weather conditions are awful, but they'll figure.
They have sent so many ships and aircraft to that location that I'm assuming they're pretty sure that this is the wreckage.
Mm-hmm.
What about Frank?
Yeah, they don't know, but they've got to go off of something.
Right,
so they've got to investigate, every lead, and this is not the only thing they've got right now. But you're right. I mean, it points to some military or some security issues.
Absolutely, I think that's the after all is said and done, they find out, they find the plane, they find out everything that happened. The thing is, what can be done to make this a little safer for people that are flying? If a pilot. They're not infallible to persuasion from terrorists.
Excuse me, Frank.
No, that's right.
Excuse me, Frank.
It's not Frank. It's Mike.
Who's Frank? Hold on, let me get my buddy Frank on. I can't believe she's on for 2 minutes with me. My cover. Okay, I admit it.
All right. Do you think the sharks know about this airplane? Maybe they could interview one of the sharks.
Interview?
What do you mean interview?
Sharks?
Yeah.
You can't interview sharks.
Well, do you think the sharks know about this airplane?
I'm going to say what I always say. It's as good a scenario as any right now.
Okay, well, I hope everybody is okay.
They're not okay. They're dead.
No one's okay.
They're in 10,000 feet of water.
I just hope that
It's pretty obvious at this point no one's okay.
They're pretty fucking far from okay.
Yeah, there's not a chance they're okay.
Do you think this is terrorism?
Well, you know what? Something diverted the plane, and that's and again pointing to what we're talking about, where there's going to the bigger story. You're absolutely right. The bigger story now, very shortly, is going to be what all this meant. And but you know what? One of my brothers was he just retired. He was senior pilot at Southwest.
Yeah.
And he used to say, because they had this argument after 9/11.
Excuse me, Frank.
What can I help you with now?
In the middle of it.
About the thing about the sharks, that comment, just forget about that. That's very insensitive of me.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, no, we've already logged it. I just passed that comment along to my colleague.
Logged it.
And,
I'm sorry that I said that. All right.
Right.
I'll be talking to you later. But the point being is, right after 9/11, we had this argument about, do we arm the pilots? Do we put and a lot of these pilots are former military. Well, as my brother and a bunch of other pilots would say, well, look, you don't have to worry about us having a handgun. We've got the stick of the airplane in our hand.
Right.
We could take this thing down any time.
Yeah.
And So, that's always been an issue, and we've had a couple of other cases where the pilot action is obviously resulted in tragic circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But, then you've got the issues of, everybody out there thought that a plane was tracked constantly.
Yeah.
And now we find out that it's not.
Yeah, that's a little frightening too. I think the security risk in this whole thing is going to be the big story after all is said and done with finding this plane and whatnot. So,
and then we're all going to realize that Russia's already marched into Poland.
At that point.
This issue.
Yeah, what do you think of that whole thing?
No, I think it's amazing. We're raccoons chasing after a shiny object. This thing obviously, was fascinating and has been fascinating. It's tragic, etc. But we can't multitask. So meanwhile, Putin has been engaged in finalizing the annexation of Crimea. He's done exactly what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He's now starting to make noises about Estonia of all places. And we just don't seem to care at this stage because we're all looking over here. We can't stay focused on more than one topic at a time, or at least a lot of the media seems unable to do that.
Yeah, this is just another big distraction while something else a lot more important is going on.
Yeah. And not a single major network thought to even interview one shark during this whole thing.
Not one shark was interviewed.
Sharks get died.
I have to give this matey his due. He's good with Lady Di. Like, he's not... Do you know what I mean? At least he's going along with it. You could tell the mate he's got a sense of humour.
We put the headphones on. This is bad.
Lady Di, why do you keep talking
put the headphone
into the mic as Mike Baker is
you can hear her
telling us? Yes, you just hear her rambling on in the background.
All right. I'll keep the headphones on.
What were you saying? Tell them what you were saying.
What were you saying? Was it important?
That was a very insensitive comment because...
We understand.
All right.
You know what else is insensitive and rude?
What?
When somebody's trying to talk and you're rambling over them.
Sorry about that. Okay.
But why'd you say that, though? That was crass. She feels very bad about saying that.
Well, she should.
Well, yeah, that was very tasteless. She's going to get in trouble for that.
Yeah. I don't doubt it. Mike?
I think that it'll be amazing. If this turns out to be the wreckage, the speed with which we'll move off of this story will be stunning.
Oh, yeah. No one will give a shit after that. That's for sure.
Right.
What else are you working on?
You know what? We're getting ready to film the second season of that Travel Channel show. First season went very well, so we're getting ready to do that. And
what's the name of the show?
Well, it's called America Declassified.
Okay.
Did very well, and basically we just go around to places and film interesting stuff, and I do interesting things, and boy, I'm really selling the show, aren't I?
You are.
I've seen it. It really is great.
Hold on. What was the channel again?
Travel Channel.
I think I have that.
Do you get the Travel Channel? You probably don't.
Travel Channel. I don't know. Isn't that a basic cable?
It's not the one that broadcasts Shark Week. No.
No.
Right.
It's not.
I think now you're just doing
that
damage control after that comment.
No.
I like that show. I like I said, I saw the one. I saw the one you did on the MLK assassination. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they want us to lighten it up a little bit. They felt we started steering off into dark areas, and
I liked it.
So we'll, so did I. But you never know with the taste of the network. But it did very well, and so we'll go out there and see what we can find. Lots of interesting places to visit people just normally can't get to.
Yep.
So that's it, and we got the continuing to do business on a daily basis with diligence. Oh, that was a plug.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, thank you. But other than that, I appreciate it. You're right. We're at the tail end, I suspect, of this Malaysian aircraft story.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I know it sounds odd, but everybody wants some closure on it.
Yeah, they'll just drop it like a hot potato once they actually find it in a couple of days.
No, because then the NTSB report will come out or whatever it is. There's a whole second part of it.
There's a whole second part. But as far as this 24-hour news cycle on this thing, they'll stop.
They're going to start focusing on her comments about the sharks and how tasteless that was.
Well, we got a shark expert on the phone, actually.
What?
Who's saying that Lady Di's not that crazy with this theory. Sean in Brooklyn, go ahead. You're on with Mike Baker as well.
I'm not a shark expert. I'm half retarded. But
all right.
if you think about it,
Good enough.
If you think about it, they got a lot of sharks tagged in the ocean. They follow the movements of the sharks at any time. El Drunko might be right. If you see a mass movement of tag sharks in one direction, why not take a look? It's better than what those other assholes are looking at.
Boy. Follow the sharks.
I know what a shark looks like.
That's great.
That's not a bad
You
idea.
know what? It's amazing to think that the experts didn't come up with this one already.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea, Mike. You got to admit.
Yeah. Well, I suspect NSA's already on it.
Yeah.
So
Their own mechanical sharks.
But and Jim's right.
I have a good question.
There'll be a follow-on effort here. They'll be looking at the security issues. They'll be looking at a variety of other things related to this. But I just think it is amazing that you could have a network. Not to mention
Excuse me, Frank?
Sort of 24-hour coverage. Yes, can I help you?
Yes. I just wanted to find out, are they sending scuba divers down where they think that the airplane might be?
Yeah, because
As opposed to hot air balloons.
To see if the plane is there.
You want a scuba diver going down 10,000 feet. That's what you want.
Frank, that is a good idea, though. You got to admit.
Yeah. I think they're putting them right over the edge of the vessel now. It's a very, very deep part of the ocean.
It's a deep part of the ocean.
I don't think scuba.
The Titanic is in a deep part of the ocean too, and they,
I can't believe you're making fun of this.
I'm not making fun of it.
Oh my
Did you
God!
ever see scuba divers around the Titanic either?
No.
Step careful.
No, when I see that movie, all they do is send down some kind of machine or something like that.
Right.
They don't send,
Way to
Some
joke about
kind of
tragedy.
machine. Really? A lot of people died on that ship.
What's that?
I know. Was it over 3,000 or something?
Oh boy. What? I'm flustered right now.
Yeah, I don't know where to go with this either.
Hey, excuse me, Frank. Again.
Oh.
How much money do you make?
What a rude question.
Not as bad as some of the other things we've been going through.
Well, that's true.
Trying to build.
Well, Frank, this has been a wonderful phone call.
Yeah, I
got to say.
I don't want to subject Mike to any more of this horse shit.
What? This is just like being on Fox, right?
Yeah.
What is your last name, Frank?
I'll say this much: it's a lot easier being in studio with you guys than being on the phone.
Yeah. Be part of the whole friggin' debacle.
Excuse me, Frank.
His name is Mike.
It just never ends. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Frank or Mike or whoever you are.
His name is Mike.
What is your last name?
Mike Baker. It's Mike Baker.
Mike Baker.
Thank you for checking in, Mike.
All right. Have a good day.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
man.
love the show.
Hold on, Mike.
Thank you.
All
There
right,
goes-
one more. Mike.
There goes Mike Baker.
Did you say the last thing?
What?
Mike Baker.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she was asked some poignant questions.
No.
I know.
Sharks. What a friggin' disaster.
Can I say hi to Wendy for a minute here? Wendy, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. I think we might owe you an apology, but we'll see. Go ahead, Wendy.
I'm just wondering why Lady Di can't shut the fuck up ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do too.
Lady Di?
Comment.
Annoying.
Annoying.
I'm sorry to annoy you.
I'm trying to listen to Anthony and Opie talk to somebody,
But-
and you just sit there and talk and make it about yourself.
But Wendy,
I'm making it about myself. How do you figure that? I'm not
shit.
doing that.
but Wendy, this is all she has.
Yeah, but
This is all she has.
Oh man.
She's got to go back to whatever she does after this week.
Drinks.
Right.
She needs to learn to shut up for 5 seconds.
But this is all she's got.
Oh man.
Learn to shut up.
All right.
People listen to you guys for you guys, not for her.
Yeah.
True. All right, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
Lady Di looks like when Jackie Gleason played that clown.
Yes.
Was it Gijot or Gijo, whatever his name was?
Gijo.
Played a clown one time.
Yes.
That's
He
why
did.
he brought it up.
And my first girlfriend, Michelle, made me watch that because she loved it. And me and my Jamaican friend just laughed at it because we were stoned.
Really?
She thought it was like a really poignant movie.
She wasn't happy with your
She was
laughter.
none too pleased with our laughter.
That happened with me with a girlfriend when we watched Bill, the one with Mickey Rooney as the retarded guy.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
And she's like, "You got to see this," and she was crying at some point, and I just started laughing, and she was literally punching me. She was so angry that I couldn't get into the
You didn't get sad when he
sadness of it.
sang the Sister Sarah song?
Oh, Sarah, where have you gone, Billy boy, Billy boy? And
That song sucked.
stupid Dennis Quaid's playing the harmonica with him. They end up friends. Sure they do. It's exploitive.
I hated fucking that song.
And then he kicked me in the guts.
Yes.
Great movie.
It's terrific.
Yeah, a lot of laughs in Bill.
Oh, yeah. What's the matter, Lady Di?
Is that Don Imus?
Yes, it's Don Imus. Yes.
Why?
No, I was just
She's looking at Sam.
How are your glasses today? They back to
no,
be.
they still have to. They, you know.
They're smeary.
Sure.
Yeah, they're smeary because usually I tear up a little bit when I get up in the mornings.
Why?
I don't know. I was always like that.
More leakage.
That's a race.
She's rubbed all the makeup off with her nose because she wipes her boogies all the time with her hand.
She's got a little allergy.
She's
that's
constantly wiping her boogies.
You got little boogies today?
all. It's okay.
What are you looking at still?
Now I'm looking at NASCAR racing, whatever that is.
Oh.
Racing. You know.
Sure.
Why would you study it like that?
I'm just looking at it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, I have to tinkle.
Are you going to capitalize on this whole thing that we're doing and use it as a little springboard?
A launching pad.
Right. To get a job and because
Do
now
you want me to go get a job with makeup like this?
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're waking up early. You're coming in. You're being productive. Don't you want to continue doing that and not
Yes.
go back home to just sitting on the couch and?
Well, there's no
Yes, I
reason we
do.
can't make this a 2-week job.
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a 1-week job. There's no reason it can't be 2 weeks of productivity.
Well,
That's up to you guys.
Did you hear that groan?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, the collective
That'd be
groan
nice.
of the audience.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to do something, maybe we could really help Lady Di out and give her a second week here at Sirius XM.
Oh no.
All right.
She's doing a good
Think
job.
about it.
Well,
Just think about it.
already
about it.
Yeah.
We've already interviewed
That is already
another
up to you
mongoloid
guys.
for the job.
All right. The makeup artist. What's their plug again there, Sam?
Oh, it's Deadly Darling on Instagram.
On Instagram. You can check out the work. Good
No.
stuff.
Yeah,
Good
really
stuff.
good. Very fast.
Yes, very fast.
And we tagged her Instagram and Twitter accounts both on O&A Show on Twitter.
Very
So you
good.
can just click from there.
Nice.
Very
Lovely,
cool.
lovely girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get into some other things after the break.
Jim Norton is creepy.
Yeah.
Trying to think what it was. There was
You
something.
guys get paid good?
We'll figure it out. Oh, enough about the money.
Hey, it's Lady Di. Unless you're wearing a diaper like me, you probably have to go take a shit. O&A will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I won't be.
Rick Harrison is a little late, so why don't we get Lady Di to show the items that she's got up?
Ooh.
That'd be good. I would like to see what
Can we get Lady Di in here really fast?
she thinks is going to get some cash. I've seen people walk away with tens of thousands of dollars.
Right.
When they come into the Pawn Stars place, and it's amazing. It's just some crap. It's like, I bought it at a garage sale for $10. Oh, it's worth $5,000. Mm-hmm. Holy shit! And do we have any experts? Because I know sometimes Rick has experts come in and looks it over. Because sometimes he's like, I don't know what to offer you. I know a guy.
I think we could be the experts.
We
on this
can be
one.
the experts.
Yes.
I know a guy. He'll come down and check it out. All right, here. Oh, look at her.
She looks scary when she's walking down the hall.
She really looks
with that makeup
frightening.
from Saw.
We figured her face kind of looked like the Saw dummy thing, so we just decided to make her up like the Saw dummy
thing.
And she really does look like. Oh hey! It just goes. Oh hey!
Nice.
All right, Lady Di.
To hear about your comments
Come on,
with the shark.
take a seat there.
We got
Lady
Rick Harrison
Di.
coming in from Pawn Stars.
You watch Pawn Stars, Lady Di?
Yeah, that I watch.
Oh, you do.
You
It's
do
on.
watch.
It's on. That's on basic cable.
Right, but they have like.
Were you
all
talking to the
antiques on that.
microphone? You've been here all week.
They have all antiques on that show. I mean, old things.
Clothes are a big
Oh, yeah.
seller too. They had like a lot of weird things with like
Right.
weird, hard to get clothes and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. I threw out all my old concert shirts. I'm like, why? Those are worth thousands of dollars. Some of
Really?
these weird
You know,
shirts.
if I had my concert shirts,
Well, any kind of
I
shirts.
had a lot of Billy Joel shirts.
those are very
those
valuable.
are huge.
Those are extremely
And
valuable.
what else did I have?
Those are big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Big
in
seller.
XL.
Yeah, wait. Wait a minute. I had Elton John's shirts.
Not
yes.
back
No,
a
Could you
long time
imagine
ago.
Rick from Pawn Stars going like, a Billy Joel shirt? Look, I'll give you $15,000 for this. I know you probably want 25.
I even have an old. I had an old monkey shirt.
Oh, yeah?
A real old one from when they first came out.
Yeah.
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 Could you show everybody what you brought in today?
Yeah,
to
well,
have
yeah.
Yeah,
Rick
let's
Harrison. Hold on. Before you do that, because hold on, put it back.
Look at this Pepto in the bag.
Yeah.
And you've
I brought
seen
it with
every
me.
show. So,
Oh, yeah.
what are some of the items has Rick Harrison got excited over?
Oh, it's amazing. Like old posters, artwork. He likes that. Things from original things from Woodstock, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Military memorabilia. He loves things like that.
Okay.
But I did see somebody came in with original denim blue jeans.
Right.
From like the 70s even, and that was worth a lot of money.
That was worth money, too.
Yeah, so clothing can be worth money.
Also, I've seen weird shirts. The highest bid I actually saw on that show was some weird offbeat T-shirt.
Oh.
It didn't seem like it'd be worth much. It was like
Really?
the oddest stuff. Yeah, because people don't collect them.
Wow.
So the ones that make it through, fall through the cracks, are worth a lot of money because they're rare.
And Lady Di, you brought some things in, and you could use the money, so this could be good.
Yeah. All right. Which one is coming in today? The guys.
The
Kevorkian.
main guy.
Rick Harrison.
Which one is the main guy?
Rick is the guy right next to the guy with the hat.
You know, the one that's
The
front
old
and
man.
center,
All
the
right,
bald
okay.
guy.
There's
No, I
the
was
old
just
man,
wondering,
which
you know.
is the grandfather, and
Right,
Rick's
yeah.
father. And there's Rick. And then there's his son, and then there's Big Hoss, and then there's Chumley.
Oh, but pause there. This is going to be. I cannot, for the life of me, imagine what she's brought in that she thinks is valuable. But respect. Was he a CIA agent, Mike Baker? Hasn't he done Rogan? Did he do Rogan? I think I actually know who he is, Mike Baker. But I wouldn't mind watching his show either. But fair play to him, because he definitely handled Lady Di very well. Not as good as Prince Oberyn, Pedro Pascal. I think he's been the best so far. I think he was actually enjoying Lady Di. Then I think so was that matey. Yeah, I liked her. But then the thing is, that's the thing with her. She, as much as she's a mess, and she's an alcoholic, and she's lazy, and she doesn't do anything, there's a certain charm about her, of just honest, there seems no malice in her. She's like ditzy. So, she is able to have conversation. Like, she's, for want of a better word, a social butterfly. She can just talk. But yeah, we'll stop there. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.